This is how your heater should look like before you get ready to turn this sucker on. All right, thanks for watching. I'm gonna make a quick video for you guys going over how to install a Cadet compact heater. This is a 120. They do make 240s. All I'm doing right here is gonna cut out the wall, and I get my template. I use this as the template. So I'll put this over the wall. Let me try to hold this. Bear with me, I got one hand on my phone and one hand on the explaining to you guys. So I put this on the wall, I put a level on top of this, and I mark the perimeter around this, making sure that it's level and square. Also, this is 4 inches in depth. This was $120 at Menards, I think 125 or so. You could find heaters that are 80 bucks on Amazon or so, but I needed this one in a hurry, so I bought it. Usually I don't try to pay more. You know how that goes. Gotta watch every dollar. Make sure your wall is gonna go in 4 inches deep, because this depth is 4 inches deep. Okay, so go over that. I opened the box up to show you guys what's going on. This is so simple. Make sure to turn your breaker on. I have this powering up telling me that there's power on this, so I have to turn off my circuit breaker in my electrical box so you don't get zapped. If you got 2 wires, 2 white wires, 2 black wires, just put them all together. Put the white, all 3 whites. Sometimes you'll open up a receptacle and there'll only be 1 white wire and 1 black wire. Put all 3 white wires on here. If you got 3, or if you got 2, put 2. And then you got your red wire that would go on your black right there. Twist all 3 of those together. The 2 blacks that I got with the 1 black here, or sorry, with the 1 red. And I did have an issue with this unit. As soon as I was putting it in, I turned it on. I didn't turn my power off because, you know, you think you're that good. And then the metal box, when I had it in here, touched that, and it was popping my circuit breaker. And I'm like, what the hell is that about? So the ground wire also in here. Your ground screw is in the bag for some reason. I guess they were being lazy. Put your ground wire right there, and then you got your ground right there. That copper bare wire goes on over here. Make sure that your ground is not gonna bump into anything over here. If you want to be safe, wrap it up with electrical tape or something like that. And I'm gonna put in some pictures and a quick little video here on how to do this. I think I explained everything to you guys, so even a dummy can do it. So this cover plate goes on this if you're getting that same brand right here, the Cadet Compact. I'll go over everything there. And then what else do you got here? So when you put this on, this clip right here, this is, who reads instructions, right? So you're gonna go over this. So this right here notches into that bottom part first when you get your box on the wall, and this drops in. You see how that connects on the bottom, these 2 little pins right here? And then this goes in here. You get a little tiny screw. There's 2 holes right there. So 1 little screw goes into that bottom one right there. These 3 go into the wall. But the 3rd one, you don't do anything here because that's for this guy here. And then the bottom one here, that right there, is for this. I know it sounds stupid that I have to tell you that, but actually I screwed it in wrong the first time I did it because I haven't done one of these before. Real quick for the beginners, you have to insert one of these knockouts and make sure you get the right size. This one I think was 1/2 inch. So you slide this part onto the wire. I know it's real tough right here. You have to actually pry this open to get it. So you slide this on all these wires right here, so that way if there's vibration, this thing right here where you knocked it out doesn't cut the wire. So this is gonna pop in here. I hope that makes sense. So you could actually insert this like that, and then slide your wires in, and that way it feeds in there. You don't have an issue. You could choose whatever knockout you want to knock out on the side, wherever your wire is. Mine's on top, right? So that's where I'm going. Make sure your heater is facing up. Here's your knob right here, turns on and off. Heater works pretty good. It's decent for a regular heater. Receptacle was it 120? It's not a 240, so you get what you pay for. You want 240, make sure that if you're gonna do the 240 one, make sure your lines are 240. Because right here, these are only 120. If you got a 240, you're gonna have to run a new line all the way to your breaker and make sure that it's a 240 breaker, okay? I think that's about it. So this video helped you out with anything or just showed you some basic stuff about this heater, give me a thumbs up. That's all I ask. It helps me out since I helped your butt out. Just kidding, but that's about it. So little basic heater for 120 bucks or so. Not bad. Go over the diagram here if you guys want to read that. And that's about it. So make sure to cut this out. You only got about a 1/2 inch of play here, or else you'll see drywall damage on the side when you put it on the wall. I have one installed already. Let me go show it to you guys real quick. Through the house, going through the house, over here on this side. All right, so here's that. Turns on. Nice warm air. I do got some patching up here to do because I overdid it. That's what I was trying to explain to you. I had a wood beam in my wall, so I had to cut that out to get this to go into place. And there was a receptacle here. All I did is take the receptacle out. You can see it's probably 25 inches from the floor, 30 or so. But nice heater, it's blowing a lot of hot air. It'll warm this room up, it does the job, so that's about it. Power's back on. Little screws in there. You got 2 open holes for the faceplate, right there. That's about it, guys. Damn, that's warm. Not really, it's all right, you know. Go install that heater.